Greetings, Sarachonians, humans, and everything in between. I'm Bon Pow, your lovable blue rabbit. And today's reviews are on Studio Series 112 Optimus and Studio Series 114 D16 or Megatron. And these two officially made it to 10 episodes. Thank you all so much, honestly. I mean, it's not much, but still, I'm thankful for you all. Yes, I haven't been posting much. I've been trying to get this new schedule figured out. So, officially, starting Monday, we'll be doing reviews on Transformers. Wednesday, we'll be doing Lego set reviews. And Friday, actually, we'll be doing another Transformers set review. It will be either big or small figures. But officially, for also, one major thing for this, thank you all for 10 subscribers. I'm honestly very thankful. I haven't had a good this channel's always gonna be in the back of my head because I've been wanting to do stuff like this. But I am very thankful for you all. I give you all my biggest thanks for helping me out and getting this channel up to past 10 subscribers. I am very thankful. So we'll be reviewing these two warriors as a little bit of thank you, but one day if I get a better setup, my official 10 subscriber special will be actually Titan class Star Convoy from Age of the Primes. That will be your guys' cool big review. Oh shoot, I hit my camera. Sorry. But yeah, the big review that we'll be doing for the 10 subscriber special will be either Poe's X-Wing Starfighter from Lego or Age of the Prime's Titan class Star Convoy. A set I loved as a kid to bring back old memories, or one of the biggest figures I own at this moment. I will put up a poll, hopefully, to see if you guys will do it, or I'll do it myself. I will choose which I'm doing, but for now, let's do the first figure I gotten. Studio Series Deluxe Class D16. And, well, it's based off his appearance from TF1. So he has he's not as square, but he's also not perfectly jagged. He has some cool hints of detailing and hints to, like, vehicle parts, which are the side parts of his arms. His arms look like treads. He has these detailing that shapes and rounds off, giving him the curvature, the black in the waist, the little black doohickeys in his chest resembling his G1 self, the red underchest parts decked out in the darker red, same with here on the arms, little yellow detailing for the feet side profile. He's a slimmer bot, so hey, if you don't like the backpack, which is accurate to the movie, you can just detach it and fold it down. So now you have a D16 that's sorry, a D16 without the backpack. So, but it's part of his movie design. You can have the backpack on. So it's part of his design. So basically, his articulation is ball joint in the head, so he can look barely up. No, he can't actually really look up, which it's part of Megatron. It's kind of how he can't. He can 360 rotate. Now his head is kind of tight. I put some. The usual trick is either putting some glue in here and moving the head around to loosen it up. If you have a loose joint, or I do is just put a piece of paper in there and use it as a friction. So he has ball jointed shoulders, so he can rotate his arm 360 degrees. Put his arm out 90. He has a bicep swivel. He has double jointed elbows, so he can all the way bend. He also does have wrist swivel due to also transformation too, which is neat. He can kick 90 degrees forward. He can kick 90 degrees back. He can kick out fully. Due to transformation, you can crouch him down with that thigh joint, but in reality, he has true knee, which goes a little past 90. Put him on his back for this. He has ankle pivot that can go back that far, none forward, and he has some ankle tilt. He can tilt that much. He can tilt the other way around. So D16 is, well, he is a D16 figure. He is Megatron, but he's honestly a tinier figure, which I kind of wish he was slightly bigger, but because for scale wise, we'll put him over here to the side, and we'll pull out Studio Series 102 Rise of the Beasts Optimus Prime. I was about to be reviewed, you know. Yes, thank you, Optimus. Yes, you were about to be the review today. But these two. Oh, come on. I know. Ah! And now next we have Studio Series Dark of the Moon Q. How a smaller deluxe compares to the bigger deluxes. And of course, Studio Series 112 112 Optimus Prime from TF1, and they are like, actually I think he's slightly taller than D16, which should not really be how it is, but it is how it is, I guess. So, but for him, we're gonna have to take him off for now, put him to the side, and look at one of the figures. Hot take, I really actually like him. Yeah, I don't like this waist piece. It pops off way too easily. It's on just two pegs that sit on its waist. But I mean, it's kind of a fun fidget toy. But yeah, this is Orion Pax from the movie TF1, voiced by Chris Hemsworth. He is voiced by Thor. So you can hear the mighty Thor bellowing out, "Roll out," which is kind of cool. But for details wise, it looks like Orion Pax. The head's a little more rounder than I expected. I thought the head would be a little more square, but they gave him like this. The helmet looks so round at the bottom here. Like here at the bottom, it looks so round. Oh, sorry, lights on. Sorry. Helps out. That gives out some more things, but yeah, his head looks a little rounder than usual, but it's still not right Optimus. But you got the gray in the shins, the yellow on the toes. Side profile, he has some the weird off gray paint for the weird taint things, because this is on Cybertron, their home planet. So that's why he doesn't look any earthy. He doesn't look like he has any earth parts on him. So back, he has the clear blue wheels on his legs for his vehicle form. Back of his legs his thighs are painted up in that off gray plastic or off gray paint. Ugh. Back panel you can see all the detailing on his backpack or under his panel, which you can use for storage, but that'll be later on in the accessories segment. Gotta adjust my stuff again because all my little gears flying around. For a little cool detailing too, you can open up the chest and you can see the Matrix of Leadership. We'll take a closer look at that when we get to accessories again. But one weird thing you can do is open up the top panel here and pull off this panel. You can pull off the bottom panel. I do not know why you can pull off the bottom panel of the chest plate, but you can. You want Prime to have the most clear blue chest, which looks weird. It looks okay-ish, but I like the big chunk of clear blue for the chest plate. It looks cool. It gives him that cool look with the Matrix in the chest. But it's Orion Pax. So articulation for him is he has a ball joint for the head, so he can look left and look right. Oh, let me adjust the camera. There we go. He can look left and right. He can look up, but that looks a little weird because ball joints are far back in the head. Due to also transformation, he also gets a panel joint that can let him look up, but it kind of sinks his head into his body. Now, we'll bring the camera back up to position. She has what we call the infamous trigger happy shoulders, or hot rod shoulders, because most hot rods use his shoulders. So he can go up this far. He can go 90, but then he can swivel. Well, I mean, we can use Megatron here as a sign of the universal shoulders. Thank you, computer. Sorry about that. But yeah, he has what they call the universal shoulders. He can rotate, and he can swivel on the shoulder. It's on a ball joint, so he can move out and swivel. Full swivel. Hold on, let me get him into a good standing position. Because 102 here uses that same trigger happy shoulder setup. He can do that, but then he can only swivel side to side when it's up like so. So he can't really move his arm forward, or he can't move his arm forward, but then then his arm can do that, like he's pointing. I think so. And that's what we call in the Transformers community trigger happy shoulders, or hot rod shoulders, because there's a character in one of the lines before this, all these lines, where Titans Return, there was a Decepticon named Trigger Happy. I don't own the figure, but I would own it just to review and talk about him. But yeah, he had these exact shoulders because you can't, which is weird, but it works. I mean, yeah, the infamous Trigger Happy shoulder. He has technically also a shoulder butterfly, so he can kind of flex at you, but then he has bicep swivel, wrist 90 degrees of elbow, and then a wrist swivel. He does have waist swivel, a full 360 waist swivel. He has the hip skirt, this uni skirt piece that can go up, so you can give him a past 90 kick. Pop it back on. His leg can go past 90 backwards, and he can split. He also has a thigh swivel, 90 degrees bend, and the ultra pivot, the super pivot, and also toe joint did transformation. But Optimus here, can he do the ultimate pose? So can we get him to do the Optimus pose? Oh, come on, you can do it. Yeah, he can do the pose. He can do the pose. He can do that one Optimus pose from 07. Look at him. He can do the pose. Oh. There you go. But yeah, he can do that one Optimus pose that he used to always do, and everyone in the Transformers community memes about, because it's kind of a funny pose. That's around PAX. And his brother, G16's articulation, so they can pose. They also do have, well, wait, he doesn't. Oh man, he doesn't. But they do also have, does he? Yes, he does. This port here in his butt, yes, he has a butt. He has a butthole, sadly, but that's where you can plug in a flight stand if you wanted to. So you can have them up in the air if you wanted, which can be cool if you're having them battling. But for accessories for D16, he comes with, let me grab them, 2 of these little small cannons, which you can fit in either his legs like this, like pistons, or plug them into his backpack, like so. Which you can do that and give him like tailcoats, or like a antenna on the back, like so. I like them up, but thank you, computer. Yes, thank you. Sorry. But yeah, that D16 also comes with 2 other accessories. He comes with, sorry, gotta use my arm to grab this. He comes with his fusion cannon and his tiny little turret cannon. Both just fit onto his arms via this peg for his fusion cannon. And oh, come on. There we go. And this peg, for his mushroom peg, they always have these gaps, so you end up plugging the peg into that port, so you can give him his blasters. So we gotta check if they are Bloosh compatible. Let me go grab Mr. Bloosh. Hi, Mr. Bloosh. Here's our good old trusty friend, Mr. Bloosh. Bloosh. Let's see, is he Mr. Bloosh compatible? Yes, he is. For his big gun, he can bloosh, 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 bloosh. Bloosh, and what about his tiny gun? Tiny blaster. He can bloosh. He can double bloosh. For the Decepticons. Bloosh. Yeah, he can bloosh now. Now we have a fully decked out, armored, weaponed D16. Now for Optimus here, he doesn't really come with much. I mean, he did come with his smokestacks that were part of technically his accessories, but they're actually part of his design, so you have to keep them in. So he also comes with this little gun doohickey, which is for his vehicle form, which you can plug into his backpack. Oops, squeaky prime. His backpack here has two little pegs and two clips, which can hold onto his vehicle mode's blasters. So you can have them now hanging out his back, like so, to give him a effect of like he has little jetpack boosters. And another accessory he comes with is his mighty, trusty Energon axe. Painted up or molded in transparent blue plastic. You can fit into his hand, so now he has his axe. So he can swing and slash and cut. And make some nice Energons too. But that's them with their accessories. Mr. Bloosh does not come with them, but you can see how tall they are compared to Mr. Bloosh. But Mr. Bloosh is up to their thigh length. So, one more little comparison is see how tiny they are compared to SS-102, who is a Voyager class, a small deluxe, and small deluxe. You can see how tiny they are, how they're compared. So let's move these guys off and bring out D16 for transformation. So for transformation for D16 is, first of all, we're going to remove his blasters and put them onto the side for now. What we're going to do is rotate the head backwards, fold open the chest, fold in the head until it fits in the recess like so. Next we're going to do is grab the arm, rotate the hand 90 degrees, so he looks like he's doing that with his hand. Rotate his arm backwards, and there's that peg that goes into a port of his arm. Click that in. Same thing as the first, vice versa. Click. Now we have that. Next we're going to do is click his legs together, rotate his arms out, pull up the chest plate, and rotate his waist. And then we can lower back down the chest plate. First, make him do the splits, and click the chest plate into his waist. Oh, that comes off as well. Don't come off. Pop that up. Wait, did I do it wrong? I did wrong, actually. You don't swivel his waist. You keep it, but then you swivel the front of his thigh, his shins backwards. Whereas then you spread the legs out because it clips. Because this chest plate clicks into his thigh, into his grundle. So you have this. Next we're going to do is use that hinge into the thigh and fold him up. Now we're going to do is grab the entire... Actually, we're just going to remove his backpack for now. And grab this panel right here and rotate it up into position. Now we can rotate his arms into here, like so. Like so. So now he can also stand on his own now, so he can look like he's doofy. He's doofy. But now we can also move up these panels until they up like so. So we can plug the foot into that, fold out the tread, and rotate the tread. And then now we're gonna fold down that down, and if we can get in, there we go. Like, and then there's a peg here that plugs into the port on the back of his arm, like so. Like you can see it right here. That's where this peg will go into. So same thing as the first. Fold up foot, rotate foot, and plug in his arm. There you go. Now you have this doohickey. So we're gonna put him on the ground for now. Lower the camera. And now we're gonna grab his backpack, grab his fusion cannon and his turret, plug them together, all three together into this configuration. Because there's a port that has a peg right there. So you can have that. Or if you, for transformation for robot mode, you could also have just the fusion cannon by using this peg and fitting it in to like that. So you can have like a smaller turret on his back. But for vehicle purposes, we want to actually have both weapons combined. So if we can get everything connected up again, like so, bam, turret. So we can plug the turret into here. And for accuracy, you can have them, or for some parts of the movies, he has the cannons on the side of his tank turret, but in, oh no, camera. But for purposes, we'll plug them into this peg here. Blam, and rotate, and blam. So he's in his tank mode. Now let's do Rhinus Paxus. I'm gonna call him. Let's detach his weapons, or detach all the accessories. Keep this off to the side. First thing we're gonna do is grab the head, rotate it backwards again, and fold it up like so. So he's looking up at the sky with his head backwards. Fold it into the body, and we're gonna fold up the arms, fold up that backpack, and split him in half. Well, actually, you're gonna rotate the waist first. First, keep that up, and then fold out this grill segment here. Pull it out. So, and then fold it back down. Now, what we're gonna do is work on the arms. So, what you're gonna do now is pull out the arms like so. So you reveal the joint and stuff. Fold it forward so it can cover up this gap in his chest where his butterfly joint goes into. And that's where the transformation hint goes into. So this is what you're left with right now. Now we'll work on the legs. So what we're gonna do now is fold out the inner thigh panels to the outside with these gray handles. Turn him around so you can have him like so. Fold in the feet, fold up this back panel, and accordion his legs into this position. Up, and then bend the knees. Up, and bend the knees a bit. Then you can peg his legs in. And now we get to lower his arms down into... There's a peg that plugs into his port on the side of his arm. And he also has another peg and port system on his thigh and his forearm. And one final attachment is this handle he holds on to. So we have one side of the Orion done, as you can see. Same thing as the first. We'll do first the front panel peg, and the thigh peg, and then the arm handle peg. And then adjust him a bit. Now what we're going to do is this final panel is rotate it around and fold it over. Now we get to finally also rotate the stacks around into backwards position, and then grab his front turret blasters and plug them into these two bottom ports. If you want to have him without it, you can have him like so, or with them on, because they form that detailing as well. And plug them in until you like so. For his axe, you can store it in between his knees. He has two gaps in his knees that you can just pop his legs, feed it into between his knees, and plug them in. Adjust his feet, and there you go. Place them down. There is TF1 or Optimus Prime and Megatron in their Cybertronian vehicle forms. And, well, they look like how they did in the movie. Megatron has that, he H-tanks himself, and Optimus just rotates, folds himself up. So we'll look at D16 or Orion Pax first. First, you can see he had basically all the detailing that formed. Really, new detailing you get is the grill section here, because you get the red paneling here, some extra detailing, which is cool. That looks like his waist piece that's hidden back here now. So, I mean, underside, you don't really see his underside. So you get like his thigh, the back of thighs, his shins and stuff. and the fronts of his arms, but you don't need to see that. Side paneling, I mean, he formed, you know, a red and blue truck, so I always believed it being like a person, like a trick carrier, like it would carry like energon cubes in the back here. I mean, the feet turn into taillights, which is cool. I mean, he's on plastic pinned wheels, so he can roll well. Oh, that looks off. Oh, there we go. Thank you. I mean, he can roll well, so he can roll. For vehicles, we got Beetle Bee, and DK Guard. You can see how he's compared up to him. 2 Earth vehicles. I don't think I have any other Cybertronian vehicles, but and Mr. Grindy, aka D16. Oh no, not again! I keep bumping the camera. Sorry about that. But, no. A lot of stuff here. But yeah, D16 in his vehicle tank form, and yeah, it's an H tank. I mean, you can see how his legs work, as these form faux tread. His feet form fake treads, because it would look like, I believe, it wraps into here and forms. I mean, you couldn't fit anything in there because that just forms a shin, but. I mean, it's a tank. It fits Megatron's aesthetic. Man, closer detailing it as well. You get thighs. But really nothing new for him, actually, because everything you see is what you get in his robot mode. Well, except for the front tread, you get these new detailing for the treads, painted, molded in the dark gray, like his shins, forearms, here and there. I mean, he sadly, if you look onto his bottom, he has no treads. He's just on the front of his thighs, or the bottom of his shins, and these 2 little panels here. So he can't really move. He doesn't really move. He's more static than Prime, but he does have articulation for, well, the turret and these side guns, so he can raise it up, and swivel it, so he can look one way and look the other way. But yeah, these are also Blush compatible. Come here, Mr. Blue. Oh, he's actually a little smaller, but he can't really. He kind of blushes. He kind of blushes on the side, but he can full on. He can full on do the blush. He can Deceptor blush. He's the full Deceptor blush. He can Deceptor blush you, cause I live in a Decepticon. And you can also have him with a tiny little cannon if you want to have him like a little mortar, a little tiny cannon. Pew! But yeah, D16 is, well, he's something. He's something. But let me get them all. Let's get them together and have we got DK and the Beetleborg himself, B, who's he's gonna have to hang 10 a bit. But yeah, you get all 4 the things scaling with them. Whoop, whoop. Let's get our prepared for fun reviews and big things. So I'll be back in a bit. Hand of transitioning returns. And honestly, these 2 are actually, well, Prime is actually really good. Hot take, I really love SS112 112 Optimus Prime here. D16 though, he's meh. He's okay. I would buy Studio Series 86 to replace him for my Megatron, but he's still a Megatron. Or well, actually, he could be replaced by Blockies, but reviews would be maybe coming soon for these guys. I actually really like them. But honestly, for $20 or $25 deluxes back in the day, well, actually back in the day, I was like a year or 2 ago. Yeah, but sorry. But yeah, these 2 are really good figures. Well, he's okay. He's good. I like him. But these guys, yeah, they are what you expect. They are Optimus Prime and Megatron from TF1, but on the Blueberry, on scale of the Blueberry chart of how good they are, he's maybe like a 6.5. He's like a 7.5, 8 maybe. But like I said in the beginning of the video, thank you all. Honestly, I'm thankful for you all to help actually push me to 12, like, past 10 subscribers, really, honestly, right now. I'm, like, super thankful. Just, wow, 12 subscribers already. I'm thank you all, really. I'm happy that people really like enjoying watching me review these goobers. Like, he's fun. They're fun to play with. I mean, yeah. This makes me thankful for you guys, honestly. You all kept me going. I mean, yes, I haven't been posting much, but I'm thankful that I'm up to 10 reviews now of Transformers. I'll be getting out more reviews as much as I can in the coming weeks and months. But I'm thankful for you all. 12 subscribers is like a lot to me. At the moment, I'm just thankful people really like this, so. If any of the big YouTubers watching this, you all are awesome. You guys are an inspiration. Well, big inspirations for me. Anyways, I'll make a video for that later on today. I'll do that. But these two are good figures, and I'm honestly will be saying thank you again. But these two are good figures, and this will be now the final thing I'll be saying for this video is thank you all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share to your friends, whatever you do. Send it to this Autobot oil pan for all I care. Send it to Ironhide, see if he enjoys it. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. This is the Blue Airy Rabbit, Bond Pal, signing off for today, and thank you all for 10 subscribers. Hand of ending.